Dragon Age Origins was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, language, partial nudity, and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Origins. Last time we investigated a weird cave and with our friend Tamlin, and now there was a weird mirror and now Tamlin is gone and we were apparently sick for 2 days. Right. And right now we are gathering up a bunch of stuff because we are gonna go looking for, we're gonna go see if we can find Tamlin. Oh boy. Whew. No. But right now we're gonna be investigating all over the Dalish camp, so it's gonna be a lot of talking at the start.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
I'm only supposed to take Meryl.
Tamlin's my friend too. I want to help find him. If Meryl can risk it, so can I.
I suppose I won't stop you then.
Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
I see you have not left with Meryl yet. Is there something you need?
I want to bring Fenrirel with us to the cave.
Fenrirel? Are you certain? I'm already putting Meryl at risk. I don't want to lose you too.
I want to help Keeper. If we can find Tamlin, it's worth the risk.
Very well then. You have my permission. And thank you for asking for it.
Yeah, we don't want to piss off the Keeper. She's like our mom, sort of. Remember what I said? If y'all want me to read off the codex entries, let me know. But I'm currently doing a batch recording of this. So let's just...
This should be easy enough.
Take... No? Okay. Holla. Holla. Sorry, that was silly.
Are you going to help look for Tamlin? Oh, poor boy. Lost somewhere out there.
I miss Tamlin. I want him to come home.
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you're whole and well.
I'm glad to be here as well, Haren.
So you should be. What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haren.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
What do you mean?
Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Certainly, Haren.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than the human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more.
We shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenan. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get back to your tasks. I pray you find Tamlin quickly.
Oh, the lore! I would like to hear more about our history.
Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Tell me about Arlathan.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of.
Do no books record our history?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life, and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long, that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
Why do the Shems allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure, and we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
What happened to the elves who didn't join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them flat ears, for they differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
That's some internalized hate there. Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
I think that's all. Thank you.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions.
Oh boy, do I! What do you know about that Grey Warden?
The one who brought you back? Very little. He seemed decent enough as humans go. As for Grey Wardens, they're heroes without a doubt. Members of our own clan joined their ranks in ages past.
What do you know about Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But, in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
So yeah, this is basically the lore episode, because it's already been like 10 minutes and we've talked to one guy? Two? We'll see where we are when I've finished completely raiding the camp. So, there's central fire, the storage, the children. The children. Sorry.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Oh, kiddo. Are you sure about that?
I'm glad you survived. Losing 2 of our young would be a great blow to the clan.
Oh, but yeah, the whole telling of the loss of the Dales and the oath of the Dalish, like, I don't know how many of you who are watching this are Jewish, but that reminded me very much of like a Passover Seder. Oh, and with I'm not gonna go into it, never mind. It was just really cool. It was really neat. The elves are kind of vaguely Jewish. A little bit, I feel, and it makes me happy because I am also Jewish.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not expecting to leave for weeks.
Losing Tamlin would be a bad sign. He's one of our most promising hunters.
Right. Gillenain, Mother of the Hala. This broken moss-covered statue was represented Gillenain, the elven goddess of guides and navigation. Guides and navigation. To the Dalish, she is known as the Mother of the Hala. Hi, Maren.
It's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring, Maren?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
We're going to find him, don't worry.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Meh. Meh.
It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish.
Why do we have to leave again? We're always going somewhere. Why can't I go to the Shem City?
Caravels. That's Meryl. We don't want to talk to you yet. Lore.
This should be easy enough.
Yoink.
Why would the Keeper call for a move so early? We were not expecting to leave for weeks.
That Shemlin was a Grey Warden. They are supposed to be great warriors.
Is Tamlin dead? Everybody says he's not coming back.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
Aneth and Ara, Ashel. It's good to see you.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. I know how much you and the lad care for each other. It was always my hope that you two... well, let's not dwell on it. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents as... You've never spoken of my parent much, Ashel.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Persuade check. Don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the Keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
I always thought they died together.
Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
My mother pulled a Padme? My mother abandoned me?
She just couldn't carry on without your father. The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
I can't believe I've never heard this tale.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
You only remember this now?
I was waiting for the right time, until you were grown. But you are grown now, aren't you? Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Thanks.
Search parties have been looking for Tamlin since the Grey Warden brought you back. No luck so far. It's good to see you healthy. We feared you would perish. Have you fully recovered? I heard the Keeper was confounded, that she had never seen anything like it.
I'm glad you've recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Could I ask you for a bow as well, Master Island?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shemlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
We attacked them first?
They were barbarians without honor. They would have slain us without a second thought. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day, we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
Why would you relinquish such a relic?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
How the fuck old are you if it was your dad for when we first came to Ferelden? Because the Dales are in Orlais. You find that out later. But... Bois? May I see your crafts, Master Island?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Let's sell... Wait, yeah? Yes? Yeah, let's sell... and sell... and I'm not gonna be using that, or that. Ooh. No. Yeah, hang on to that. Hang on to that. I'm not going to need that. I'll hang on to these. Not going to need these. I'm already wearing this. I'm gonna hang on to this because that's some nice stuff. Now hang on to this. I'll hang on to these. And I'm going to hang on to this because it's something that we'll need later. And on that note, we have 71 silver and 83 copper. Whew. What's Injury kits are basically what you when you've literally fallen in battle, when you've gotten down to when you've gotten down to 0 health and you've dropped, basically. So that's...
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
The hunter's name is Tamlin.
I hope you find him soon.
Paul's a flat air. He arrived here a few days ago from the human lands.
I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, and a bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
You've nothing to worry about, Paul.
Thank you. The clan has been very kind and welcoming. I never expected it to be like this.
Junar's voice sounds really familiar. and it's gonna bother me, but I can't go look it up right now. And that's gonna bother me too. I'm pretty sure that was everything. So let's go over here.
On it.
We took everything. We can equip these fire arrows, so now we deal fire damage. And wear our heirloom necklace. It doesn't actually show up here, but, well, now we have it. That's like 25 minutes of lore dump. Lore dump. No, where? No. Where? Hala. Delicious, delicious lore. Nom 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 nom.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Aren't you worried about getting sick?
A little, but the Keeper cured you. How dangerous could it be? Even if I get sick, finding Tamlin or something valuable will be worth it.
Fenrilla's coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
The Keeper says... the Keeper's fine with it.
That's good enough for me. Now, are we ready?
Let's head out now.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
We are now a party of 3. Whew. Oh, crap. Let's get started.
By the gods!
Take that!
No! What are you doing?
You won't know what hit you!
What were those things? Were those Darkspawn?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
I'm always pale. What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, friendly fire. The powers of magics are significant, but can be uncontrollable. Mages have access to spells like Fireball that affect a whole area rather than just a single target. I like how I keep looking at my mic as though that is like the camera on The Office. While these spells are useful against groups of enemies, they are also indiscriminate and will harm friend and foe alike. At the easy difficulty setting, however, party members take no damage from friendly fire. That's why I'm on easy.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, this wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Love is in the air. Sorry. Tamlin said he felt the same thing in the cave.
And now it's affecting the forest? Maybe that mirror unleashed some kind of sickness. That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
Let's get started.
Kill them! You're in trouble now!
Let's get started.
Careful!
Let's just, Wait, do I still have the... Nope, we only had the one fire arrow. Dang it, I forgot that it was like that. Oh well. We already collected that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for now. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're fine. It's fine. We are so fucked.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Don't talk like that. You don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
But these are new. Darkspawn. Did I miss this when I was here last? I went this way with Tamlin last time. More creatures.
Right. The Dalish will prevail!
On it. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough.
I'll make short work of you!
Sorry, I'm very like insufficient skill.
This should be easy enough.
Except that it's not. Guess we go this way.
We can't let this stop us! That's the way!
This should be easy enough.
It's over for
As you
you!
wish.
There's a lot of darkspawn. They were not here before. Where did they come from? Guys, do you think they came out of the mirror?
Yes?
That's a trap that wasn't there before either.
Come, you can do better than that! Let's get started. Right. Right. As you wish. This should be easy.
A battle!
On it. Come now, defend yourself! Down with you!
Wow. Greater poultice already? Meryl. Okay, maybe not. Dang it.
Let's get started.
Huh. Okay. The urge to take all their stuff. Oh, we leveled up. Dex. Pinning shot. One tactic. You also get tactic slots as you level up, it seems. We're currently level 3. Wait a minute. Did I not? Okay, next. Oh. Oops. Pinning shot or rapid shot? I'm gonna do pinning shot. There we go. The urge to take their stuff is very fun. You know what? I'm gonna do the talking.
Tamlin, or whatever's left of him, so we can return him to the Earth. The ruins are intriguing, but it feels like they've been tainted by something. Let's just see what there is and get out of here. Yes? Not much. They're an old order that saved us from Darkspawn in the past, but I thought they died out long ago. I'm told they deserve respect, though it was odd to see a Shem in our camp for so long.
Oh, whoops. No.
Yes?
What do you think happened to Tamlin?
I dread to think of it. If he is as sick as you were, even if the worst has happened, we cannot leave his body unburied.
Let's not waste any time. If Tamlin's alive, he needs us. Let's not waste any time. If Tamlin's alive, he needs us.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
If you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself. Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see. My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
We're looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
So it's true. I had the Darkspawn plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Then what should I do?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat.
Ow.
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
So he's dead then. Are you sure?
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I would just want to look around to make sure.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
And by look around to make sure, I mean... yoink.
This should be easy enough.
Ooh, 20 ice arrows. So many dead things. And fire arrows. Nice.
The Grey Warden is waiting for us outside. He's probably right, Tamlin isn't here. We should return to camp.
Let's not waste any time. If Tamlin's alive, he needs us.
Oh, Tamlin. I'm sorry, buddy.
Trap! Trap! Trap!
Now I see them. That's because I have more cunning.
On it.
See? Now I can open the door too. But if there's more traps here...
Trap! 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 Trap!
Holy shit! How did we avoid these? Okay. Fuck. Mercy, mercy. Tamlin's gone. Darkspawn are everywhere. Listen, don't judge me. You always want to take people's stuff when you're pretty sure they're not staying with the party. I'm just saying. Yes.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
Nothing. He's gone.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Well, a lot happened. We learned a lot today. And I think I'm gonna end it there. And at the start of the next episode, we're gonna have a service for the dead. I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.